because of the title of the video, and then I'm in my kitchen. So the deal is, I'm using one stone to kill two birds. I'm going to be talking to you as if you were here, and I'm going to be preparing some food. Right? So there you go. It's no longer weird. This is not about giving you advice on long distance relationship or anything like that. I'm not give nobody no advice. This is strictly me. Strictly about me, my situation. This is what this channel has always been about. Me. Alright? So I don't want nobody go say, but oh, she talk about relationship and this and that. Oh no, we do it. Okay? Alright. So I'm not going to advice. This is just about me. While I'm doing that, I will be cutting up my tofu. If you don't know, now you know I really love tofu. I eat it very often. Now I will be doing this under 5 headings. 1, my coping mechanisms. How do I cope with the distance? 2, no sex for 1 year. Does it affect me? Yeah, we're gonna discuss that. My thoughts on sex toys. Yeah, we're gonna go down in the business them. My thoughts on sex toys, and my biggest lesson learned so far, and if I would indulge in long distance relationship again. So, without further ado, let's get right into this. Right, so the first one is coping mechanisms, right? How to cope with the distance. I think that, you see, the fact that I have a bigger picture looking at, I have a very big goal looking at, I want to achieve that goal, I don't think the distance affects me. This might sound really, really bad, but try and get what I say. If you are busy working on something, right, it is very hard for outside energy to affect you. And I'm not saying that my relationship is an outside energy, but being away from each other, I don't think it really bruised me up. I'm not gonna speak for him. I have him on out. But I don't think it really bruised me up because me know why I'm there and do what me I do. So it's like I build that up here, so I push that in up here so and say, yo, you can't really make this bring you down now, because if you watch that, you're not gonna really get what you want, you know? You're not gonna, you basically not gonna achieve what you set out for achieve, and you have to continue being in the same position. I focus on that. I know that whatever I'm working on, it's not just for me, it's for my family, it's to help my partner as well. I'm good, and I feel like that helped me out because I am constantly focusing on what the bigger picture is. So that really helped me out. Not having sex for 1 year odd. Why? I don't want to think nothing bad of me now, because I'm really a nice person. I'm really a nice person. But you know, so the little miss out, it don't bother me. It don't affect me. It don't affect me. No. And don't get me wrong, you know. Do not get me wrong. I feel the urge, you know. I feel the urge. Enough time. All heap of time I feel the urge. Enough time I feel the urge. But you know, you have to, you know, gather yourself. But just like I say, gather yourself. You gather yourself and know, say, well then, nobody know they here for you do that with no one, you know, really want to step out by your relationship. Matters not though if your partner is out there stepping out. You don't know, say you have to hold up, you have to keep up your standards. You can't do the same thing with them and do. You know, if you want to be that a nice up there kind of person there, that kind of material there, yeah, wife or good girl. I'm going to put good girl. When I put no wife pan, because wife do them thing. Good girl, if you want to be a good girl, you just know, say you're not going to step out and do whatever. Fine. So I get the urge times, but I know something will weigh me down. I'm not gonna tell you a lie. I know something will weigh me down. I say, why? Man, touch you now, you know, man. You know what? I know, the situation is not like that. I don't know why. Well, maybe from a taller time, I saw me stay still, you know. Yeah, from a taller time, I saw me stay. That not really affect me. Let me tell you this. Me are the kind of person where sex is important, but I don't put it at the forefront. Me not put it at the forefront. Grant you, me don't want to itsy weeny, teeny weeny, little willy man, you know. So in that sense there, you have to have a, you know what? You give him a fee good. But the act of just getting it, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal to me. I'm more of the person who will be there for you and make sure you say me and show you say, you know, the love there are. I'm a cuddle person. Yeah. I'm a cuddle person. I'm a supportive kind of person. Me not really put sex on the forefront, and maybe it's a good thing because if that never had gone, who to tell me done jump much in different Japanese man over here already. You know, me done just a jump man and a galang so. But it's not the case for me where it really affects me to that. And how you guys feel about masturbation? Wanna do it? Well, be honest with yourself. Wanna do it? And there's always the option of that as well to make yourself feel, you know, relieved. I'm not saying that I do it. Please do not accuse me. You will never know if I do it. But there's always that option. Why? Next one. My thoughts on sex toys. Dildo, nice. Magic bullet, nice. I don't know what some other one of them name, but as it says magic bullet, it does magic. It do what it need for do, you know? Dildo, it might not give the same effect as where the real thing than give, but it get the job done. It get the job done. Right? So nothing really wrong with it. Grant you, I cannot really guarantee that it does because I've never used it before. But we should have did say this one first, you know. From where you hear, you're up on the internet and you hear things and where, you know, it kinda do what it's supposed to do, right? So I don't have a problem with sex toys. I think they are fine, and to each his own. If you feel like say you want to go that way, you can do that. But if to be honest, if it comes to the test where I have to use it, yeah, me don't use it. Not go around now. Me don't use it. Biggest lesson learned so far. Alright, so we're just like, what, 1 year and 2 months in since we haven't seen each other, and I think my biggest lesson learned is good communication, because you know you have good and you have bad communication. Good communication. What are we doing? Are we texting? Are we doing video calls? Are we just doing voice calls? We have to be careful about the texting business. Texting not really show emotions. Yeah, you have emoji, but you can send one emoji and you not even feel the way in which the emoji is depicting. Whatever the emoji depicts, you're probably not feeling that way. So you have to be careful with texting. Alright? Texting as well, when you're in a eat and you just send text, I say, go done the boy, I'm this, and you just a flesh out, and you feel like saying, no, the person on the other end is getting a chance to go through and respond to all of them they rant the way I rant. No. So to me, it's really, really better to do a video call. Me love video call, and me get mad if me can't see your face on the video call. Me get really, really mad. I want to see your face. You know? You get? Yeah. I want to see your face, because of your face I go tell me if you understand what me I say. Your face I go tell me if you're uncomfortable, if you're vexed with me, or whatever. Are your face for sure? And we see all of them look a meme something here and go around, but if you want to know how my vex, just look on my face and whatever. Yeah. It's all about your gestures. What are you doing when I'm speaking to you? You know, so to me is definitely video call. Maybe you can send one morning text and when you wake up, well, when you just wake. But for example, so now have a look at argument or something. Because you know, so relationships don't go without that. I want to be on a video call with you. I don't want fair text. But I depend on that. I don't want fair text, because you see, if you no respond to one of my texts them, me I go feel like say yeah avoid me. Right, let's start another drama that come in, you know, because me I say yeah avoid the fact say me feel certain way why I don't respond to that text day, why you look over that text day and reach down to that one day. You understand? So definitely video call. And you have to be communicating quite often. I not say I live on the phone, but if I not hear from you, and if I feel like say you not hear from me, I go feel like say something off. I go feel like say you try to keep your distance, or I go feel like say, you know what, I distance myself from that nigga, yeah, you know. Okay. Would I do it again? You see, if him get one opportunity for go away, yeah, me don't do it again. Because you see, when me da go away, he was one of the few who was never nervous. No? He never hesitated for say one. It could be that he did just want for while out, you know, and say, what? She gone, I can't get for do as me like. It could have been that. Me no know, me no in my head, I can't tell. As well as it could have been the fact that when I say, well, you know, say she dey out here and nothing na go on, and me no like to see it, so here wa. Make sure you get a bus, because there's not much what me can do for you. And that is just the honest truth. Sometimes your partner now can do all of the things them where you would want them to do for you. So if them get one opportunity, me nah go say for hold them back. And he didn't. So of course I would definitely indulge in long distance again, but I not think me dan do the like years part. Especially the fact that we're old now, we're not young again. We do the years part. Maybe a 6 months. Yeah. Well, I'm so unfair. But all in all, if him get one opportunity, I would stop him. And in terms of me, if me forget one other opportunity, me have to think long and hard about it. Yeah. Because, yeah, me have to think long and hard about it. But wait. The video just done, so I'm done cut up the tofu. Alright guys, so I only decided to do this video because my beliefs say it is a part of my journey. And you know, say in the beginning, me dey telling you say, well, Ray, me I go document things, me I go show no what go on in my life and Ray. And this is, to me, is a very crucial part of me being over here because the little man there out there and feelings and when I say feelings, I mean no want use certain kind of language, you know, because my mother watch the channel. But you know, sex drive, true. Sex drive. We come on sometime from people and thing and arguments will build up and things will go on, right? But I know I make it look easy, but it is not easy. It's not easy. But for some reason, it doesn't give me a heavy burden. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because you know, I have a bigger picture looking at. There are things that I want to achieve, and I think that is just the driving force that blocks out any other kind of negative energy, right? But yeah, this is the end of the video, and I want to thank you so much for joining me this week. Go ahead and hit that like button, leave a comment if you wish, and hit subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much to my new subscribers, by the way. Thank you guys for becoming a part of my little family here, my little channel here. Thank you so much for that. Alrighty, so peace out. Japanese love to this is another habit. Alright, so I will see you in my next video. Alright, I'm gonna finish cook. Anting now. Love y'all. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.